Tom Cruise lost his patience with this interviewer, and Denzel Washington put this guy in his place after that. That's why nobody shuts down interviewers like these celebrities, starting with Tom Cruise, who didn't let it slide and cut the interviewer off right away.
Do you examine the possibility that these things do work for some people? Maybe there are too many kids on Ritalin, but aren't there examples where it works?
If you start talking about chemical imbalance, you have to evaluate and read the research papers on how they came up with these theories, Matt, okay? That's what I've done.
It's very impressive to listen to you because clearly you've done the homework and you know the subject.
And you should. And you should do that also, because just knowing people who are on Ritalin isn't enough. You should be a little bit more responsible in knowing
I'm
really...
not prescribing Ritalin, Tom, and I'm not asking anyone else to do it.
Well, you are. You're saying... No,
I know some people who seem to have been helped by it.
But you're saying, but it's like, this is a very important issue.
Sometimes silence says more than any answer, and that's exactly what happened at this press conference with Tom.
Is Nicole the love of your life?
What do you mean, Peter?
You were married for 10 years.
Listen, we raised children.
And do you have a relationship where you talk, it's a parenting relationship, and talk professionally about each other's work?
Listen, here's the thing, Peter.
Yeah.
You're stepping over a line now. You're stepping over a line. You know you are.
Well, I suppose they're questions,
Peter,
though, that people want to know.
Peter, you want to know. Take responsibility for what you want to know. Don't say what other people. This is a conversation that I'm having with you right now.
You're right.
Okay, so I'm just telling you right now, put your manners back in.
Do you think I was out of line?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, I apologize for that sincerely.
Good.
This reporter even tried to disguise the question, but Tom caught it in time.
So do you walk away from that and go, he would actually beat me if we went at it properly? If you had a fight properly?
Why do you ask that question? I don't even think of stuff like that. I don't even think like I'm going to fight my friend.
That's right, because you're always thinking of the audience when you're making comments.
Exactly. He's my friend. You know, that would never happen.
And it wasn't just once. On another show, they tried the same thing.
Going back to Mission Impossible, one of my favourite bits of tech in that movie is, of course, the masks, right? And the reveal. If you could have a mask of just an average person, no one knows who you are, and you could walk about your life, no one knows that you're Tom Cruise, what are you doing?
Beg your pardon?
What are you doing? Like, it's not you.
What would I do?
Yeah, what would you do? No one knows it's you. They can't be there.
No, but I just do the same thing I always do.
Go watch movies.
Go watch movies. Exactly. Go make movies. Go tour the world.
But Tom isn't the only one who goes through this. Denzel Washington also had to respond to this guy the right way.
You said was. You mean, is it better now? An African-American doesn't face these obstacles?
We're sitting in the Four Seasons talking about a movie.
Uh-huh.
We wouldn't be doing this in 1957 unless my name was Poitier. There was only one person then. But yeah, so things are better, no question.
This other reporter tried to bring up fake news about Denzel, which made the tone of the interview shift immediately.
There's been a lot of buzz about this fake news. You were the subject of a fake news story.
Oh yeah, what'd they say? I was running for president? No, I voted. No, what'd they say? If you don't read the newspaper, you're uninformed. If you do read it, you're misinformed.
So what do you do?
That's a great question. What is the long-term effect of too much information? One of the effects is the need to be first, not even to be true anymore. So what a responsibility you all have to tell the truth, not just to be first, but to tell the truth. We live in a society now where it's just first. Who cares? Get it out there. We don't care who it hurts. We don't care who we destroy. We don't care if it's true. Just say it, sell it. Anything you practice, you'll get good at, including BS.
Okay. And this time the topic went even further, even questioning the myth that movies with black leads don't sell.
You hear often that black actors, black movies don't play well overseas. Is that the truth, or is that an excuse?
I've heard everything, and what I hear keeps changing, because they used to say it didn't sell over here, then it does. Then it said it doesn't sell in the South, then it does. Well, it doesn't sell in Europe, and it does. So I just keep pushing. Well, what an opportunity I have to prove them wrong.
And when they tried it again, he didn't let it slide.
What do you think about the huge fence our president wants to build with the Hispanic world? And how many fences did you have to go through to win this award?
What?
Sorry.
What'd you say?
Okay.
How do I feel about the fence he's about to build?
Yeah.
And, I think this is what I think. I think we as Americans better learn to unite. I think we as Americans need to put our elected officials' feet to the fire and demand that they work together or they won't get back in office. You know, in this age we live in, this accelerated information age, we're getting further and further apart. Everybody can't be right. Opportunity for us to look at ourselves as a country and say, are we together really? Not just, hey, you're on your side, I win what I win, you win what you win. Because this is what is happening. And God only knows where it's going. And Fences was a good movie too.
They even tried to use his past against him, forcing the actor to put a stop to it.
And that's the alcoholic part of it, because at one point in your life, you were in danger of becoming an alcoholic, weren't you?
Me?
Yeah.
Right now, as we speak.
When you were younger.
When I was younger, well, I guess we all were in danger. We didn't know it, but...
But, I mean, in your case, you were a young man when you went off the rails.
No, I didn't go that far off the rails. Somebody told you I did.
No, I'm saying all the research and all the articles written about it.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
I better read them.
And when they tried to corner him about his race, Denzel didn't fall for it and turned it around.
So why did he need a black director? Could a white director not have...
It's not color, it's culture.
Explain the difference, because I think we're in a
Steven
space
Spielberg
right
did Schindler's List.
Mm-hmm.
Martin Scorsese did Goodfellas, right? Steven Spielberg could direct Goodfellas. Martin Scorsese probably could have done a good job with Schindler's List, but they're cultural differences. You know, I know, you know, we all know what it is when a hot comb hits your hair on a Sunday morning, what it smells like.
Huh?
That's a cultural difference, not just a color difference.
Right.
So it's the culture.
And just look at the direct answer he gave this reporter.
Mr. Washington, you're here in D.C. during an interesting time with the transition in the White House. Just wondering who you wound up supporting in the election and why.
Go ahead now.
Fences.
Fences.
How about this? I don't know if you saw it. There's a fake news story going around. It got thousands of shares online. You saw that. And I just thought you might want to clear it up because people are confused.
There's a few words that start with F and end with K, but that one ends with E, but it starts with F.
Yeah, but just too vague. You got to be specific right now. F, K, and E.
What was the question?
Well, that was a question. Who you wound up supporting in the election, presidential election?
None of your business.
None of my business?
None of your business.
Well, I'm only asking because the story was online, but that's okay.
Another time when they asked about his political side, he was even more direct.
I get the feeling, and I may be wrong, I get the feeling that not necessarily in terms of party politics or good, but you're quite a political person, quite a connected person, quite an involved person.
Well, you know, I'm for trying to make things better. I mean, I look at it like this, you know, I even say it in the movie. You never see a U-Haul behind a hearse. You know, you can't take it with you.
Yeah.
Not how much do you have, but what you have. Some people have love, some have patience, some have money, some have fame. Whatever your talent is, we all have something. Help your fellow man. I mean, that's the way I look at it. None of us are perfect, but you do the best you can with what you have.
That's what a marvelous sentiment. That's very rare.
On another day, it was a photographer who crossed the line with Denzel, grabbing his arm to get his attention. Not a good idea. Denzel snaps, pointing his finger at the photog. Never put your hands on me. As Denzel turns away, the photographer does it again, grabbing him by the arm. The Oscar-winning actor turns and repeatedly says, "Stop it." And other celebrities also lose their patience with interviewers sometimes, like what happened with Robert Downey Jr.
You've talked in other interviews again about your relationship with your father and the role of all of that in, the dark periods you entered and taking drugs and drinking and all of that. And I just wondered whether, you think you're free of all of that, or whether that's still something.
I'm sorry, I really don't. What are we doing?
Well, I'm just asking questions. That's all.
Right.
I mean,
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you guys.
Are you? I'm sorry.
Mike.
It's okay.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you.
You seem okay. It's just getting a little dinosaur in your.
No, look, I don't want to do that.
The same journalist also pushed controversial topics with Quentin Tarantino and got what was coming.
And that's why. Is that why you think people like watching violent movies? People who are not violent people, or twisted people in any way, but why it's okay to go into a movie and enjoy the violence?
Yeah, well, it's a movie. It's a fantasy. It's a fantasy. It's not real life. It's a fantasy. You go and you watch a kung fu movie, and one guy takes on 100 people in a restaurant. That's fun.
But why are you so sure that there's no link between enjoying movie violence and enjoying real violence?
I'm going to tell you why I'm so sure. Do not ask me a question like that. I'm not biting. I refuse your question.
Why?
Because I refuse your question. I'm not your slave, and you're not my master. You can't make me dance to your tune. I'm not a monkey.
I can't make you answer anything. I'm asking you interesting questions.
And I'm saying I refuse.
Okay. Well, no, I was just asking you why. That's fine.
Jonah Hill went through a similar situation and didn't let it slide either.
Are you the fat guy in Hollywood still, or
or does everybody like look at you and they're like, oh wow, you know, this is great, now you're healthy?
Do you have any other questions that are smart?
But that wasn't the first time, and as always, he knew how to handle it.
Jonah, do you think it's important to be unattractive to be funny? Can skinny people be funny?
What the fuck, man? You know, are you deliberately trying to do this to like get a rise out? Is this English dry wit, or are you just a fucking asshole? I don't understand. Can you just ask a normal question?
What started as a joke quickly got personal, and the situation between Cat Williams and Wanda Smith got out of control.
You're big
Turn
in
it
prison,
down.
and you're
Yes,
big in
ma'am.
prison.
I've never been to prison.
You have
19
several
felonies,
times.
no convictions.
Yeah,
Knock it
yeah,
off. Prison and jail aren't the same. No.
Okay,
No.
okay.
No.
Calm
No.
down, calm down.
Only one of us has $12 worth of jewelry on. No.
No, $12.
No. That all is available. If you wanna have Wanda's jewelry, please go to Citgo or Quick Trip at any point. If you buy 2 packs of Newport 100s, they will give you everything Wanda has on right now for $7.99, and it comes with a free car wash. Won't you come on down?
Yes, thank you.
Absolutely.
We appreciate it.
The show starts at 9. Wanda gets to the stage at 9:17. Please come on down.